All right, so I just got done watching Joker 2. And I would say believe the Rotten Tomato scores, believe the reviews, believe what most of the YouTubers are saying. But this is my take. I have a little different take about this film. Now, I did like the first film. I thought it left on a very high note. And I guess my expectation for this film was something different. I wanted more Joker. I wanted more rise of the Joker, him out committing crimes, him robbing banks, him recruiting people. That's what I thought this film was, and it's nothing like that. They don't mention Bruce Wayne. They don't mention nothing with Thomas Wayne in this movie, so they left all that out. They just mentioned him shooting Murray and Randall in the apartment. That's pretty much all they mention. And the dude's on the subway. And his mom. That's about it. But Thomas Wayne and Bruce Wayne and Alfred, they're out of here. They're not mentioning none of that. Which, that was a bummer. But I did not get bored in this film. Now, the musical aspects did kind of take me away, but it didn't keep me watching my phone, you know. I felt like some musical scenes was unnecessary, but it still didn't take away from the overall message of the movie. I thought Joaquin Phoenix did a good job, and I honestly think Lady Gaga did a good job. Now, this is my first time watching her act. I thought she played a real good Harley Quinn. You know, she was like a junkie off the streets type Harley Quinn. I thought that was really good. The problems that I have with this movie, the music, some of the music, but most importantly was the editing. The editing is really sloppy and choppy in this movie because there's certain scenes where Lady Gaga, she just appeared, and it's just like, well, how did she get there? How did she get in the cell? How did she do that? You know, she just automatically appeared. So the editing in this movie is really sloppy and choppy. But the story and what Tom Phillips was trying to say, I thought it was pretty decent. Now, it wasn't what I was expecting. Like I said, I was expecting more of a high tone, high action, new Joker, you know, but it's nothing like that. It's a very slow paced movie. And it's not going to be for everybody. You know, overall, it does suck when you compare it to the first. However, I think the problem with me, I think this movie should have been a part of the first movie. And that first movie should have been like 4 hours, because the story just takes a slow turn, and the first one is just, it has so many high stakes. So I honestly feel like, yes, the movie sucks to me because it came out 5 years later. Now, if this part of the movie was a part of that first movie, I still think it would have been sold $1 billion and would have been a hit. The fact that they came out with this movie so long is what I really have a problem with. I thought the music was pretty good. I just thought it was a decent enough film to be wrapped up, which I think they should have just did that in the first film. Not for a film that's 5 years later, because everybody, including mine, my expectations was high. So the movie sucks in that aspect because it came out too late. But overall, I'm not gonna lie, I was not bored in this movie. Like, it's not no violence in this movie. There's no graphic violence like the first, but I wasn't bored. I just feel like this movie should have been a part of that first film. That first film should have been 4 hours. And I think it still would have been a good reception. But a lot of people was not going to like this movie. There was a lot of people in the theater walking out, falling asleep, looking on their phones. And it wasn't a lot of people in attendance. So this movie may have just came out too late and it may flop. But overall, it does suck because of the fact that it came out so late and it wasn't a part of that first. That first film should have been a 4-hour film. That's how I feel. But overall, I was engaged, but The story sucks, man. The movie sucks. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.